Yo, what up? It's your boy Truck Fit Dre, coming live from Yuma, Arizona, on the front lines currently of the battle for our country. Uh, Literally, the border is uh, 5 miles away from where I'm at right now, and you see the effects of the people that's coming through our country because we're at the Walmart today getting some groceries for the truck, some cleaning supplies, stuff like that, and you could clearly see that there are people that are not from here that are in our country. Um, Kind of menacing, asking for change, and all that type of shit. It's almost like they have a preconceived notion that they have a right to us taking care of them. And this is the issue that we have in America today. I don't know if you guys seen what's going on in New York, but they had a dude that was speaking in a loud over a loud phone with about three to 4,000 Muslim brothers and sisters, if I could count. You know what I'm saying, just by eye scanning. And he basically said, we will not stop until Islam is in every single household in America. Motherfucker, this country was founded by Christians. This is a Christian company. This is a Christian country. So if you want all households to be Muslim, take your funky ass back to Palestine, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, wherever the fuck you came from. This is why we shouldn't have let these motherfuckers over here. I'm sick of motherfuckers coming to our country and telling us what the fuck they gonna do and what they gonna make us do. You ain't gonna make us do a goddamn thing, punk. So I say this. Everybody arm up. And if a motherfucker tests you, you do what you gotta do and save your country. Because don't depend on our government to save us because they ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. They're gonna afford the agenda of the New World Order. Agenda 2030, the Great Reset, the Green Cities, the 15-minute cities. That's their agenda. Get rid of gas cars, get rid of diesel-powered engines. We want everybody to be contained. We don't want you to have any ownership of shit. We want everybody to live in 15-minute cities, and you're going to have to basically get a permit to travel. They're talking about you're only going to be able to take one vacation per year, and you can try the farthest you can travel is 600 miles. These are all inside of the WHO documentations for Agenda 2030 and the Great Reset. The Great Reset and Agenda 2030 are basically the same thing. The Great Reset sounds a little bit scary, so they changed it to Agenda 2030. I was just on the Lou Valentine show, like I said. It was an awesome platform. I support you, Lou. Thank you for allowing me to come on. But my thoughts and how I convey my message is a little bit too extreme for that channel. So I'm going to be posting a lot more on my channel. Whether it gains subscribers or not, I could give two shits. What I do care about is if I change one family's life and they get prepared for what's to come. If I get one man to spend $1,029 on a year worth of what do you call it, on a year's worth of storable food with a 25-year shelf life for his family. If I get one man to buy his family biohazmat suits, if I get one man to buy his family gas masks that are radiation proof, if I get one man to buy gloves that are radiation proof, then I feel like I have done my job. If I get one man to continue to buy arms and ammo for it to protect his family, not saying we're going to go out there like vigilantes and start just killing people. No, that's not what it is. That means you protect your household. And if somebody comes and tries to take your resources for your family, you do what you have to do. Because when the social services are cut out from these people that are not from here, what do y'all think they're gonna do? Let's say we go into World War III, right? And they say, all right, no more social services. We are going to use all of our financial services to fund this war. We're not giving none of that shit. The people who are here, who feel like they are entitled to our milk and honey, what the fuck do you think they're going to do? Right? So then Republican and Democrat, Libertarian, that doesn't mean shit. We as Americans are going to have to come together. Right? Because an open hand slap ain't shit. Right? This is individuals. But when you ball this motherfucker up, when you ball it up, it's strong, it's stout. It can knock somebody out, right? So we got to come together and we got to knock these motherfuckers out of our country. We got to show them that this is America. We got to show them that we don't accept the New World Order. We got to show them that we're not going to accept a religion that it wasn't based upon what our principles was raised upon. It does not say in Allah we trust. It says in God we trust, punk. I don't got nothing against Muslims. You do your thing. But I'm a Christian man. I respect and I believe things that are said in the Holy Quran. But this is my book and this is what I go by. This is what I swear on if I got to go to court. This is what our congressmen and our senators and all of that shit, this is what they swear upon when they go in there. And I know y'all say, well, how you going to swear and you holding the Bible at the same time? God knows my faults. But one thing God knows about me, he knows my heart and he knows my intentions. And my intentions is to warn my people and to save my people. And I don't stand with Israel. I don't stand with Palestine. I stand with what's right. And what's right is we need to stop all of the killing of all of these people. What's right is we don't need to go to World War III because it's ultimately going to destroy the whole country and the whole world. If one nuclear bomb is dropped, we all lose. Don't we all realize that? Like what? Why can't we just realize that if one nuclear bomb is dropped, we all lose? Another thing I can't understand is why at a time like this, when we are sending our troops, right? We are literally sending ships over there right now. Aircraft carriers are going over there right now with jets on them right now. Now, if we're sending our troops over there right now, what do you think is going to happen? Just by sending your troops in a territory where it's not a war where you started, isn't that an act of war? Right? What happens if Iran gets involved? Who else gets involved? Hold on, type it in there. Who else get involved? China. China is now part of Iran. So if China gets involved, who else gets involved? Russia, right? And the main thing I guarantee you that they want is they want a civil unrest to happen in America so they can attack us while we're weak. If you're fighting a civil unrest in your country, then what could easily happen? You could counter that and say, okay, we're going to attack them right now because their citizens are focused on insurgents. They're not even focused on us, right? So this is all a lose-lose situation. It's all a lose-lose situation. So what's the best thing? Peace. Now, the leader of Hamas has already been killed. They just confirmed it about 45 minutes ago on Twitter. So this shit should stop, right? But it's not going to stop. They're going to continue. It's so sad to see all of these women and children, especially the children. Did you see the video of the man who was holding his baby who had already passed and he was praying and hugging him, kissing her? It wasn't a her. It wasn't a him. It was a her. It was a young lady. It was a little girl, man. She couldn't have been no older than 1 or 2 years old. That's sad, man. Nobody should have to go through that shit. Nobody. So no, I don't support Israel. I don't support Palestine. I don't support none of it. I support that everybody should be able to live how they want to live inside of their country. And that should be their country's business, not ours. We're not fucking emperors. It's almost like it's like the you know what I'm saying? Like, what is this shit going on? It's like the Empire of America. I thought we were a democracy that allowed freedom. I wanted to see freedom through the entire world. Excuse me. Been up for a while, been a long day. Right? It's clearly not what our country has become. And that's what pisses me off. I'm also being tired of being sold out for a dollar bill. I'm tired of it. We don't have the ability to do that. We just got to suit up and show up every day. We just got to suit up and show up. We got to go to work, make sure our bills are paid, make sure our family is taken care of. Why these people, they sit on their asses. We fund everything they do with our tax dollars. And no matter if we don't want them to do it or not, they still do it. They asked Joe Biden, hey, how do you feel about what's going on right now? This motherfucker said no comment. No comment because he knows that he's responsible. Why haven't they stopped the funding to Iran? Why are they finding American tagged ammunition shells that have already been used that are tied to the United States government that came from Hamas that attacked our ally, which is Israel. Does it not sound like we're funding both sides of the war right now? Do you think it's not on purpose that Joe Biden ain't cut that funding out? Check this here, man. The Democratic Party would rather a world war start to keep Joe Biden in office, because you know it ain't no elections when there's a world war, right? That's another reason why Zelensky won't stop this war. They would rather a fucking war start than relinquish power because they know they can't win. Zelensky is a fucking coward. Do you know that this man is taking women out of their homes and telling them that they have to go and fight the war because a lot of their soldiers are dying? These motherfuckers is literally running out of people. Do you know that we're giving them $200 million a day in ammo, and ammunitions, guns, medical services, communications, every day, $200 million. Now we're stopping that money and we're sending that money over to Israel because it's more important to help Israel, right? What the fuck is really going on? I want to know something. If these motherfuckers got like $1 trillion air defense system, how in the fuck was they able to paraglide in that bitch? Like, these niggas was on, like, you know what I mean, coming down, you know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas was like this, bro, just like I like walk by. What in the fuck? Nigga, y'all couldn't stop that. Bro, that shit was planned, bro. Like, what do they call it? A false flag attack, bro. You know what I mean? This is all a plan. So let's say that the war gets a little bit thicker. The war gets a little bit thicker in the next couple of days. You start to hear reports of possible terrorist attack in America. I'm telling you, that's what's coming next. Within the next week, I guarantee you, they're gonna start the warmongering, the fear mongering. Hey, we have intelligence that it could possibly be an attack by an outside entity because they came through the border, a problem that we created. Hey, be on high alert. Look out. That's what's coming next. Then we have another one of those safety alerts where they send out the message to all electronics that have Bluetooth and wireless capability. That's happening again on the 11th. What's today? Today's the 9th. We got 2 days. What's going to happen? Only God knows. What can we do? Be prepared for the shit. How do you prepare? Water, food, guns, ammo. Take money out the bank so you can have money on hand, because they're going to shut down the banking system. You won't be able to access your money. Dodd-Frank said they can take your shit in time of war, or if they need money to prop up the banks, they can take your fucking money. That's real. That came about due to your president, Obama. Dodd-Frank, 2016, it was enacted. One of the first executive orders that motherfucker signed. So, that's how you be prepared. Also, alternative sources of information. CNN, NBC, MSNBC, Fox, all of that shit, bro. Don't believe all of the shit that they say on there. Listen to what they say and start to seek out answers yourself. Because 9 times out of 10 these days, I find more good information on alternative news sources or from a regular person like me on the fucking internet or Twitter or YouTube than I do watching the news. What does that tell you? That lets you know that, man, we being lied to. That's where that term comes from. Believe half of what you hear and none of what you see. That's where it comes from, right? Media, the word media. Multi, that's the M. Ethnical destruction in America. That's what media stands for. Multi-ethnical destruction in America. The media with multi-ethnical destruction in America. The media steady bringing lot. What did I say, bro? I can't remember. Multi-ethnical destruction in America. The media steady bringing lines. Steady bringing lies up on my character. They bury you. I gather my thoughts and roll ups. Bombay, you bombard the beats like bombs over Pompeii. It's time It's time for us to go and start a revolution. Stop the air pollution. No more shooting. Keep it moving. I gotta unleash the truth to set my people free. Killing people don't mean raping your community. Think about the choices you make and take the right steps. Because people really want to see you take your last breaths. That's why I really try to stay up out the limelight, ride through the streets, trying not to grip the metal tight. This is bad for business. I can see it in their eyes, telling fairy tales on the news, telling white lies. It's more to life than houses and money. I be laughing at you liberals because you liberals is funny. But anyways, you can listen to that news shit if you want to. Like I said, it's always good to tap into the news and see what's going on, but don't believe everything that they say. I know that was a long soliloquy and it came from nowhere and it might have been weird to you, but man, this is me and this is my truth and this is how I am and this is who I am. I'm gonna do what I want, how I want to when I make these videos. Hopefully you can relate. Hopefully you like. And if you don't, I don't care. I don't. I'm not here to be liked. This goes to somebody that watches this video. Even if you don't like me, I still want the best for you. If you're American and you live in this country, you could hate my guts. I don't give a damn. If I could force you to say, hey, I don't like that motherfucker, but I'm going to go and get me some supplies for my family, that's my goal. We don't have to like each other. We don't have to agree, right? But one thing we can agree on is we want our country to stand. We want our country to be better for the next generation that comes after us. And that's not going to happen if things continue to go the way that they do. So I say fuck Democrat, fuck Republican, fuck Libertarian. It's American. That's what matters. Are you an American? If you are, set your differences aside, especially right now for the time being, and realize we all we got. That's it. LGBT, black, white, Hispanic, Jew, Israeli, Albanian, Lebanese. If you have one of those names in front of American, Lebanese American, Albanian American, Mexican American, and you're a U.S. citizen and you here legally, I care for you. If you live outside of this country, I still care for you. But we have to stop this shit. And also we got to worry about in-house before we can worry about the world. So let's start trying to take care of each other. Let's say, motherfucker, I don't like you and I don't agree with you, but you're an American and I hope that you're okay. So I'm going to ride with you right now. This is what we're going to do to make sure that we all okay. I believe if we do that, we can defeat these people. You got to realize strength is in numbers. It's not just in money. Because if you don't have the people to enact these insane, sick, twisted, demonic acts that the motherfucking New World Order wants us to enact, if you don't have the people to do that shit, then they ain't going to be able to do it themselves because they too cowardice to do it themselves. Why do you think they pay for everything with dollars? They pay everybody off. They got to do everything with money because they too cowardice to do it themselves. So why would you go do something for somebody knowing damn well they wouldn't do it themselves? Why would you go fight a war for somebody and send your kids to a war when the congressman or the senator or wherever the fuck ain't gonna do that for himself or his own kids? You think they gonna willfully send their kids to war for you or me? But y'all want to do it for them? Nigga, you got to be smoking crack. You got to be. Or you just plumb dumb and full of cum. I don't know what it is. But I ain't gonna get caught with my pants down. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not. Period, point blank. So, like I was saying, I support Luke. That's my guy. I appreciate his platform. But my message might not come across right on bro's channel, and that's how he feeds his family, and I respect that. But this is what I do. I'm a truck driver. I don't need to make no money off of YouTube at all. I'm doing this shit to spread a message, and hopefully it reach one person. And then hopefully that person reach another person. And then hopefully that person reach another person. And it just keeps on going on and on and on until it passes along like COVID. That's what we want. Oops, did I say that? I don't give no fucks. the channel or the video is gonna be demonetized. I don't need no monetization. I don't care. So there's gonna be a lot more videos coming out. I'm gonna start live streaming tomorrow. And if y'all want the true, unadulterated, I don't give a fuck attitude speech, that's gonna give you that realness, that's not gonna give a damn what nobody got to think about what he got to say, then I'm your guy. Period. Man, I love all y'all. I hope somebody was listening. I'm about to get me some rest. I got a load paying $4,000 tomorrow going to Portland from Arizona. I'll holla at y'all, man, tomorrow evening. Peace.